Good morning, everyone. But today I'm going to try and make, can't even think, chicharron and salsa verde. I've made it once before, but I haven't made it in like maybe over a year. We are going to attempt and make the chicharron and salsa verde. So let's see how this goes. Okay guys, so first things first, in order to make the chicharron and salsa verde, first we have to make the salsa verde, which includes or consists of basically tomate verde. I have a good handful here. I have maybe like 12 to 15 of them, not sure, but just a good bunch. And then onion and then garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and boil these the green tomates. I think it would help if I have the stove on. So I'm gonna put all of the tomates in here. Let's see, I have 2,
4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
14. Yeah, so I have 15 tomates in here. I've seen some people do it, boil these tomates with the husk on. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not, but I'm gonna do it without the husk just because. And then I've seen like a couple people do like boil the onion and the garlic in there. I'm not gonna do that. So I forgot one of the most important things for the salsa, which is chiles. I am going to use jalapenos and I'm gonna put maybe 3. Kind of tempted to do 4 just because I kind of want it really spicy. I'm gonna add 1 more to make that 4 jalapenos just because I want to make sure that my salsa comes out spicy. Depending how spicy you want it, then that's how many jalapenos you're gonna add. If you want it a little bit mild, you could just add 1. If you want it, like, the more you add, the spicier it gets. So while that boils, make sure I have this, I'm gonna go ahead and just wait, but like I said, we do need an onion and we do need a garlic, and then we're gonna blend all of it together, make the salsa, and then boil the salsa. So in the meantime, while my tomatoes are boiling up, I'm actually gonna refry some beans. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of pork lard. So I'm gonna wing it, just how I wing everything else, just wing it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of pork lard, maybe just a little bit more. If you don't have pork lard, you could always use just regular oil. I like to use, well, I'm trying to use pork lard just because I always saw my mom do it and I know that's the more authentic way to do it. But I did slice up some onions, so I'm gonna just put that in there. And I did mince up a little bit of garlic. So I'm adding that in there as well. We want to make sure that we don't burn it, so I need to hurry up. Put it down it's going too fast. Okay guys, so to do the refried beans, we do need a bean squasher. So we are going to use what is a little smasher like this. And once we have this ready, smash them. So we want to make sure we try and smash all of them as much as possible. And then we're just going to let it come to a boil. In the meantime, as you can see, the tomatoes are boiling, the peppers are, everything's boiling up really nicely. So we're gonna give that a few more minutes before we bring it out, and then we're gonna blend everything together, and then we'll have our salsa. Meanwhile, we're gonna keep stomping these. Okay, we're gonna let these come to a boil. And just as a personal preference, I am gonna add some chiles de arbol just to kind of give it a little kick. It's It's not gonna make this spicy. Alright, so it's coming to a boil, and as you can see, all that excess little juice that kind of came out of the beans or came with the beans is pretty much starting to diminish. So I think it should be done. I'm gonna give it another like 5-10 minutes to boil, and then it should be done. In the meantime, I'm gonna check it for salt consistency. For me, I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt. So now I'm gonna check up on my tomates. They're pretty soft. I think that's what I'm looking for. And the jalapenos are soft as well. So I'm gonna turn that off. That's the consistency that I'm looking for. I'm gonna turn these off, and then I'm gonna put these all in the blender and make the green salsa. I'm gonna take my pot, have my blender going over here, and we're gonna make the salsa. Have all of my tomatoes, my tomates in there, and then all I have left is my jalapenos. I am going to grab one, and we need to trim off the little tip. And there we go. Took off the top, and do the same for the rest of them. So as you see, this already kind of has a little bit of juice and water from all the tomates already have like a little bit of juice and stuff from that. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna add salt. I think that's good. I'm gonna add some onion and some garlic. But I think I wanna add more onions. So I'm gonna add a little bit more onion. I only put a little bit. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. I'm gonna close this and make it. Okay, so once it's all blended, this is the time for you to do the taste test. So I think it needs a little bit more salt for my taste. I'm gonna add, ooh, that is spicy. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and blend it a little bit more. I think we should be all set. Taste it again. It's actually pretty good. I like it. I approve. Okay, so now that we have the salsa, I have my refried beans. All I have to do is fry the salsa, and then put the chicharron inside, and then we're done. Let's get it done. You got my pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on it. So what we're gonna do is fry the salsa. Vamos a freír la salsa, and it's gonna give it a little bit of a different flavor. And then we're gonna put the chicharron in there. So just a little bit of oil in here. Got my salsa ready to go. So give it a minute for the oil to get hot. Pour it in. Put a little bit of water just to kind of get the rest of what's left from la salsa, like all that good stuff. And just try and like clean. There we go. So now we gotta get our chicharron ready. You can actually find chicharron in your Mexican grocery store. I purchased less than half a pound, and it was only $2.34. And it looks like this. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put them into smaller pieces. break them up. Okay, as you can see, my salsa is boiling. And give it a little good twirl here. I'm actually gonna lower the heat because I feel like it's too high. I don't want to burn it. It's all good. We're gonna put these in here. So all these little pieces that we broke. Oh, here's the big one. I'm just gonna keep breaking them. Grab more. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more, a few more pieces in here. So it looks like I still have a lot of salsa for the amount of chicharron I put in. So I'm gonna put a little bit more pieces. All right. So now, I'm just gonna let it boil a little bit more. And let that salsa sink in all of those pork pieces. And there you go. Chicharron and salsa verde, guys. Super easy to make. And it's all set. So I'm gonna turn this off. And it's ready to go. It is now ready. You can serve. You can enjoy this with some tacos, some frijoles. That'd be so good. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, this is my attempt at making Mexican food. We just made chicharron and salsa verde. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see more of my shenanigans. Bye!
What?
I need my guinea pig. Where's my guinea pig?
Right here. Oh, so good.
You like it? And now to clean this junk. Ugh.